that good.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about a question that was asked from a subscriber. She asked me, shout out to you girl, you've been following me for a long time and I appreciate you. So anywho, she asked me what is the difference between a trading plan and rules to trade by. And I can see where it can be kind of confusing, you know, being a new trader and figuring out what even a trading plan is, you know. So I want to talk about that. So let's get into this video. More up close and personal. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna try my best to explain this to you guys so you guys can understand fully of what I'm trying to express. So I'm going to refer football as an example so I can so you guys can fully understand what I'm saying. So for football, you have to have a set play or plan before you get on the field, right? You have to know what day the game is going to happen, what time the game is going to happen, how the game is supposed to be played out, actually what play you're going to play, which play you're going to execute. And as far as rules in football, you have to follow rules in football as well. So for example, when they hike the ball, one of the rules that your teammate has is to run left so he can catch the ball. But if he does not run left and he runs the opposite direction, then he messes up the play and you end up losing the play. The same goes for forex. If the market doesn't show you exactly what you're looking for and does not follow your rules, you don't make any money, you don't make a trade, and the trade is canceled. So what I'm trying to express is, for as forex, you have to understand your plan before you even execute a trade. You have to know what day you're trading. You have to understand or know which sessions you're going to play. If you're going to play Asian session, if you're going to play the New York session or the London session, you need to know these things before you even look at the market. That should be a part of your plan. Another thing a part of your plan could be is what trading strategies or what trade you're looking for. Let's just refer to a head and shoulders. So if your plan is to wake up, if your plan is to trade on Tuesday, and another thing you have to do is wake up at 5 a.m. because that's a part of your plan, and you're looking for a head and shoulders, that's a part of your plan. Now you have to look for your rules. Your rules is pretty much your confirmation to enter a trade or exit a trade. You have to know and see all these things happening all together in sync perfectly before you enter a trade. That's why you have rules. And having rules is just so important because it makes everything so much easier. It makes everything so much easier. So let's just refer back to a head and shoulders. So for a head and shoulders, you're looking for a head and shoulders. You've seen that the day before it made a high, and then the next day it didn't take out that high. But in the TDI, you see, oh, that kind of rhymed. But in the TDI, you see that it's really divergence. On the chart, it looks like the high was taken out, but on the TDI, the high wasn't taken out. That's a confirmation of, oh, this can possibly be a head and shoulders because it's following one of the rules that I have. And so for the next day, when the head and shoulders is about to occur, either go up or down, you have to look for your rules. So for head and shoulders, the way I like to trade a head and shoulders is I like for the head and shoulders to be divergence. So I want it to paint a left shoulder, a head that did not take out. Sorry about my speech, I'm stuttering, sorry. But I'm looking for a left shoulder, a head that looks like it was taken out. It looks like it took out the high, but it really didn't in the TDI. And for the next day, I'm looking for it to retest that left shoulder and to either rise or drop for that day. And it has to follow every rule before I take that trade. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So it has to follow each rule before you even get into the trade. And as far as getting out of a trade, you have to have rules for that as well. So let's just say, boom, you got into your head and shoulders and it didn't go right, or you got in too early because you didn't follow your rules. That could happen. That's why we study. And it didn't follow your rules, so you know it's a bad trade, but you have to figure out how to get out. You have to have your rules for that as well. How many pips are you going to let run before you jump out of the trade? Are you going to go negative 10 pips, negative 25 pips? How many pips are you going to risk on your account, or how much are you going to risk in each trade? You have to know this. Let's just say one of your rules is I'm going to get out of my trade if it goes against me 10 pips. That can be your exit strategy, one of your rules, if it goes against you. Another thing could be if it takes out let's see. Yeah, if it goes up and takes out that high, then you know that you entered a wrong trade, and it's back to the drawing board, back to the desk to learn more and to study. So you guys, that's pretty much what I'm trying to express to you guys. Having a trading plan and having a rule-based trading plan is best and really crucial. People don't really speak about this, but having a trading plan is pretty much your foundation. It's like when you're going to trade, what day you're going to trade, what time you're going to trade, which section you're going to trade, and it's pretty much the foundation to the actual trade. And then when you find your trade, it has to follow rules before you enter the trade. It has to show you confirmations before you enter the trade. So to tell you that this trade is legit and it's the right trade for you. This is basically what I'm trying to say. So you guys, make sure you not only have a trading plan, but also have rules to this trading plan to follow to get inside of a trade and to exit a trade. Understand that those two things go hand in hand, and you should have them. So I really do hope that I got through and somebody understood what I was trying to say. I'm sorry I was all over the place, but I didn't have anything written down. I just jumped on the couch and just started talking. So hope you guys really enjoyed this, got something from it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video so it can help somebody else out. You know, let's change the world, you guys. I'll be seeing you guys very soon.
Same color t-shirt, white, 1995, 2005, seen it with my